Suitably on time, Hamilton's Millennium 55-horse watch with micron purification bracelet is priced at $450. And now, for the epitome of luxury, this full-length big coat.
And you got a promise to let Carrie have it when she goes out on a date too, right? All right, so these two beautiful sisters are congratulating you on winning the big deal. Hey, Patrick, here's how the deal works. Price for items. Four items is your price. The difference between your price and the actual manufacturer's suggested retail selling price on this.
The exciting website with 800 rooms, 4 restaurants, and shopping galleries. Enjoy gourmet food and the famous French hospitality at the PLM Hotel Saint-Jacques in Paris. But there's still more, right, honey?
So far, your deal's worth $8,412, but you take this check of $1,500 to buy yourself a barge, and the total value of the deal is $9,912. Congratulations, John and Jack Austin. Have a wonderful second honeymoon. Oh, that's just great. That's just great. Well, lots of wonderful excitement on the show, but we're not through yet because of the lady at the end of the show right over here. And is that Junko? All right, Junko, I will give you $300 instead of a pocket calculator. I will give you $200 if you have a ruler. Got a ruler? Show me a ruler. Where's the ruler? Is it in your bag? Get something in your bag? What is that inside here, huh? You tell me what you got.
The all-new Let's Make a Deal in the Scott Harris Money Hall Production.
child. She said, okay, I'm still going to raise this child with or without you. With the help of her supportive family, Cecily was still able to pursue her dreams. Woman in that situation can choose what to do with this predicament. You can choose to say, this is all I can amount to, or you can say, this is a responsibility, but I can still make something out of my life. Cecily was determined to do the best she could with the hand she was dealt for herself and her daughter. She was taking childhood education courses and business courses to one day open her own daycare center. While she was in school, she was also working full-time at a call center, trying to save up enough money to get her own place. But with each step forward, Cecily still felt that something was missing.
Working full-time.
She got a new apartment. Life is good. She had also recently fallen in love with an old friend from high school named London Luckett. He was a really great father to her child.
I think that's what we got right here.
He became somebody that she could see growing into a marriage possibly with. But now, the 26-year-old mother has been found stabbed to death in her apartment.
There was a grisly crime scene. Cecily was found in a posed position in the kitchen.
When Whitney's homicide detectives entered the apartment, it was unlike anything they'd seen before.
They had Cecily's body, her legs spread out, numerous and obvious stab wounds to her chest, body area, extensive wounds to her hands, and who had the butcher knife inside her sex organ.
On top of more than 20 stab wounds, Cecily's killer had also strangled her.
She had bruising and indications of trauma to the neck.
However, the brutality of Cecily's murder also gives detectives their first clue.
The location of where the knife was left. It was clear that this was somebody who was vengeful. Something of that nature. It's usually going to be personal. It's going to be somebody that has a relationship with them.
A search of the apartment appears to support detective theory.
There was no sign of force. Dead for over 24 hours at that point.
Which means there's no time to wait.
At that point, the investigation immediately kicked into gear.
Detectives filed requests for Cecily's phone and bank records, as well as issue an APD for her stolen vehicle.
Obviously, local law enforcement is going to be super vigilant looking for that car.
Back at the station, detectives' first priority is sitting down with their victim's siblings.
Cordero and Kristen have both been brought to the state.
Cecily, I think, felt torn between these men.
To do with it. Her sister said Malcolm's illegal activity when she was facing jail time.
We're talking a couple of bogus eBay orders, and we're talking hundreds of thousands of dollars. Right. I don't know, I just know the bond was $5,000.
Cecily's brother is also able to shed more light on the time Malcolm was arrested for domestic violence. He said Malcolm tried to choke Cecily.
At that point, he was a prime suspect.
But before they wrap up the interview, Cordero's cell phone buzzes.
The brother received a text message during this interview.
Claims it was embezzlement to the tune of $2 to $3 million. At this point, the Vicky family owed him about 4 weeks of that pay.
I worked for it, and they didn't pay me my money.
He did not hide his hatred for the Vicky family at all. However, when detectives asked about Cecily in particular, Omar doesn't have much to say. Detectives asked Omar what his relationship was with Cecily, and he admitted that he really didn't have one with her.
I like being around the office, you know?
Did you work close together? Not really.
Could she simply have been the easiest target for his revenge? At a certain point, detectives laid their cards on the table. We know about the text you sent Cecily's brother. Did you kill his sister?
Hold up. I had nothing to do with that.
Then what was that text about?
I said I had nothing to do with that. Doesn't mean I didn't feel a little vindicated.
Omar does see how it could have looked a little suspect, but he had an alibi. According to Omar, he had custody of his kids the entire weekend. He said that Saturday they went out to eat, then played video games the rest of the night. And then on Sunday, they were at a family party the whole day. And when detectives follow up with Omar's family, his story checks out. There was no way.
Popeye's bone-in chicken hits the spot, and our biscuits hit it again. The Popeye's Big Box. Choose 2 pieces of our signature bone-in chicken or our 8-piece white meat nuggets. Pick 2 regular size, and the biscuit places it onto your needs before it's over.
appreciate ultra-hydrated glaze and glowing confidence overflowing. New Vaseline lotion, 90% more moisture for my wholesale be true. And we're very shocked at what they found.
Criminal involvement. In fact, London had been involved in gun offenses suspected.
In 2009, London was arrogant. He ended up killing Action.
They needed to secure his.
And so you never truly know who. Looking at his normal places, he hadn't been there for hours. Sometime early Saturday morning. Stations and convenience stores in Chicago.
Investigators then followed.
On the run.
Nobody had seen him. He wasn't returning any of their calls, and they couldn't find him.
But detectives pull out all the stuff.
Cell phones can be tracked. Vehicles can be tracked.
When they ping London's cell phone, they get a hit on the north side of Chicago.
Chicago PD steps into gear.
They spotted the car on a side street, and when they pulled it over, London tried to run. After a brief pursuit, London ends up crashing the car. Forced to stop, London still refuses to give himself up.
Police have to physically remove London from the vehicle. At this point, he's taken back to Chicago Police District.
There, he's booked on charges stemming from the stolen debit card and vehicle. But they want a confession to make the murder charge stick.
When they brought him in for this interview, he denied the murder.
So what happened? I don't know. I didn't nobody tell him.
And he claims he doesn't know what happened after he left.
It's clear London isn't going to give up a confession. But in the end, detectives won't need one.
Evidence technicians did have a latent print that was found on.
He lets them know that he wants to tell his side of the story.
London said that on the night of October 16th, he'd gone over to Cecily's apartment.
They were supposed to be having this romantic evening together.
But he said that Cecily kept constantly texting somebody. And when he eventually snatched the phone from her, he realized she'd been texting Malcolm this whole time.
I'm like, man, I know you ain't texting dude when I'm right here. You know what I mean?
In his mind, how dare Cecily text the other guy while she's supposed to be paying attention to him?
I say, okay, look, I know you still dealing with dude. I ain't thought about that. But don't lie to me about it.
And dormant. And it was just waiting for an opportunity.
Don't you know, like, when you finally get to that punching game, you just punch it down one time, you just keep punching it. That's the type of anger that I felt.
We're talking about his physiological release in his body with all of these suppressed emotions. Even with Cecily on the brink of death, he says he couldn't stop.
London says Cecily, for the final time in her groin,
Was so mad. I know what she was doing, man. I shoved the ice with my leg.
he wanted her to feel the pain that he felt.
In his mind, he felt justified. Even with his taped confession, London stands before a jury to plead his case.
Yeah, I already told him that he did it. I know it appears logical that he would not then try to fight the charges in court, but he didn't want to plead guilty.
So in court, London's defense tries to blame Cecily for what happened that night.
The defense was trying to make the case a self-defense case, that Cecily grabbed the knife first. It was only after Cecily grabbed the knife that London took the knife and used it against her.
When the jury finishes deliberating, it's clear they see London for the killer he is.
They found London guilty on all of the counts that he was charged with.
He's sentenced to life in prison without parole.
There was just a great sense of relief, I felt, because society is far safer with London locked up.
But the relief will never be enough to ease the pain of losing Cecily.
Justice has been served, but Cecily's life was taken and cut short. Now a mom and a child are no longer together.
Castle Rock Entertainment Bloopers is a Daniel Chance Production Incorporated.